What's up everybody, Vortex Fiend here. Welcome back again to the channel with another video, this time on Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy, the upcoming mobile title featuring Dissidia by Square Enix. We have some more information on some specific game modes that are going to be within the game that they did talk about and tease on their official X account. I'll be leaving their account in the video description as well as the pinned comments. Be sure to follow it and check it out. This is one of the ways that you could stay updated on the news for this game. But if you guys don't use social media like that, you guys can always come to my channel or any of the other content creators currently covering this game, as we are covering this for you guys. Before we go ahead and get started, I want to remind you guys that if you enjoy what you see on this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, leave a like or dislike, and comment down below how you feel about the game so far if you've been following the news. So they've teased two different modes so far for this game that we should be expecting when it does come out. So the first one is actually one that I'm a fan of, that I like. So there is something called challenges, and it says here, challenges are single-player battles with CPU-controlled allies and rivals where you aim for victory while clearing objectives. So this is a single-player mode. There's nothing PvP related about it, and it says here, by doing these challenges, you can earn rewards like enhancement items and draw tickets, as well as music tracks from the FF series to customize your battle playlist. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of maybe this is like Boss Rush from like Dissidia Opera Omnia, in terms of like you're challenging yourself to gain these rewards, or maybe like the summon battles, you know, because this is going to be a PvE mode, which I am glad that there is a PvE mode. I'm hoping that there is more PvE single-player content within this game. It is kind of reminding me now a little bit of Dissidia NT, because Dissidia NT had PvP, and then there was also a PvE mode. I'm hoping for like story mode that's also going to be single player, and we could play through that. We can see the story, we can see the characters interact, especially in this modern day Japan where they're all there, right? And we can just enjoy ourselves while playing through it through a PvE perspective. So this is the mode that I like. I am glad that there is some form of single player PvE. Now the one that I'm not so excited for is going to be the PvP, and as we can see right here, compete against other players and raise your rank in season ranked battles, customize your build, and aim for the top. Right here they tease a little bit of a ranking system, so we got like bronze 4, so they're probably going to be doing like numerical values for these different ranks, maybe up to like 5 or something like that, and then afterwards you change your rank to like silver and then gold and yada yada and so forth, right? So this is the one that I'm not too excited about. And I've come from a purely live PvP service game called Power Rangers Legacy Wars like years ago. I did some videos on that. And that is a mobile game that I have no idea how that game is still alive, by the way. That game is still around. And that is focused on solely live PvP. You're actually playing against a live player. With this one, you know that you're going to be playing against at least 3 other people, because it's 3v3. So you're likely going to be working alongside 2 other players, so you're going to need a lot of coordination, and then you're going to be fighting up against another, team of 3 live players. That's what I'm guessing based on this, because you're going to be competing against other players. So this is probably the most pay-to-win aspect of this game, and when it comes to like especially live PvP, we already know the whales are going to have a massive advantage. The only way that I could really see them balance this, well, truth be told, there's really no balancing, whales versus free-to-play, unless the gacha is purely cosmetic, which we know that the gacha is probably not going to be purely cosmetic, because we see there are SR, UR with all those different skills. So I'm pretty sure like there's going to be banners featuring like a character, and they're going to say, oh, get this particular skill, right? So if there's like a dupe system, there's definitely going to be a very pay-to-win aspect with this game. But if they, for example, remove a dupe system, I could see this being a little bit more, I guess, balanced, even though there's really not going to be any balance. But with something like this, there's definitely going to be a pay-to-win aspect. I'm not too keen on it. Now, one way I could see this being a little bit more like desirable for us that, play gacha games, and, we want to see, something that's not so pay to win, is maybe this would be like the quote-unquote fake PvP, where you control your team and then it's an AI controlling the opponent's team. But because of it says right here, compete against other players and raise your rank, this is likely going to be the live PvP. I'm really hoping that this is not the main focus of the game. Like I said, when we were talking about the PvE that they tease with the challenges, I'm hoping we see more of that, where we can play through the story through a PvE mode. so that way we can also enjoy ourselves for those of us that don't really like the PvP or don't really care for it. I mean, I myself, I'm going to be giving this game a shot. I'm already playing SD Gundam. You guys follow me for that on this channel. And then I am also playing Chaos Zero Nightmare. Not going to make content on that. I am going to stream it, but I'm really enjoying that game. So I'm still honestly treading with caution on this game. I'm being very, I'm not trying to overhype myself. I will say that some of the stuff that they've teased looks really pretty, graphically. I'm still hoping that there's a PC port, because if this game wants to have at least a moderate amount of success, especially with the track record of Square Enix, mobile games nowadays, please give us a PC client. I really don't want to play this on a tablet like this, especially from a vertical aspect like that. Like, give us a PC client at least, so that way the game is a little bit more manageable, because I would love to at least try this game on PC without having to rely on an emulator and having it crash on me back and forth and all that. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather there just be a PC client. And with modern gacha games nowadays, as we've seen, they're giving us PC clients. There's the mobile clients for those of us that want to play on the go, and then there's a PC client. And it's always nice to have both, especially if you have, a PC or a laptop that can handle it. And that's what I'm really hoping for, at least, with what they've shown. But that's going to be my thoughts, guys, on these two modes that they've teased, with the challenges being PvE. I love that. I hope there's more of that. And with the ranking system, with the season ranked battles, not so excited about that, but it is what it is. There is a PvP aspect to this game already. It's already been there for Dissidia NT, and now it's here. Hopefully it's hopefully they eventually, in the long run, after this game comes out, decide to make some improvements to make it, I guess, balanced. But there really isn't going to be much of a balance. But hopefully they at least listen to feedback, so that way this game has a chance of at least making it past 1 year. Because like I said, I'm still treading with caution. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys are following the news, what you guys think of the game so far from what they've teased. Make sure, don't forget to sign up for the closed beta to have a shot at getting in. Hopefully I do, so that way I can make some content for you guys and give you guys some more honest feedback regarding it. After this portion of the video, if you guys want to tune out, go ahead. But if you want to keep watching, I am going to be putting together all of the 10 characters that they've teased so far that we know that are going to be in the game. We have some gameplay footage of that. So if you guys want to watch that, it's going to be right after this portion. But thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and stay blessed, everybody.
光は我らと共にある。恐れず進みなさいよ。光の刃よ。射程内だ。任せておけ。逃がさん。
おじいちゃん、力を貸して。私よ。希望はここにある。大地よ、みんなに力を。私がやる。私にしかできない。消化された。魔導の刃。ここで潰す。
さあ星よ、答えを見せろ。これで決めるだ。眠ってろ。
ねえ、踊ってくれない？飛ぶよ。いたよ。到着。すごい迫力。決めるよ。彼方の光たちよ。落ちろ。合わせてくれ。愛しのダガーに。好きにはさせない。盛り上げてやる。前だけ見てろ。こっちだ。終わりにしよう。相手が悪かったな。闇の力、今こそ役に立ったよね。 通す希望を取り戻す未来へ進むために邪魔をしないで
ですよねなんて眩しいぞったどいたどいたあいつが大ボスだはいコングラ